The only unattractive person on the show is my next guest. Do you know him? He has been a regular on The Tonight Show for many years. He'll be performing at the MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas, September 5th through the 12th, and at Caesars in Atlantic City, September 14th through the 17th. Please welcome the one, the only, the legendary Don Rickles, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Chairman, love you too, baby! Sweetie, have you out? I've been waiting an hour and a half. Backstage, they got through with your funny car bits.
You looked a little nervous, Don. Were you nervous?
No, I was wonderful watching you crash into a fence. What funny stuff, really.
Thank you.
An hour and a half of watching a blind guy how to go in traffic or some damn thing. I came out here, hey, you invite guests and you stand out here for an hour and a half with your cockamamie trick-or-treat little stories and gimmicks, and it's not going over. Forget about it, for crying out loud.
Normally, when we have a big star, we bring them right out.
Yeah, well...
Sometimes you just have to fill.
I don't see the humor in that. Look at the one in the back row, and... That's great, Jay. We've got a smart she crowd here. Look at her all in their underwear.
Well, Don, how have you been? None
of your business.
Not really?
And I don't want to wait that long next time, huh?
You want to come out right away?
That's right. I don't need to watch you work out with your little trick-or-treat stuff. Don't make it, for crying out loud. Bring out a guest and have a little class. Kira Sedgwick, whatever.
Yeah.
She's backstage now doing push-ups, trying to keep her mind occupied. Anyway, good to see you.
What was her name again?
Who cares what her name is? Kevin Bacon's wife. What do I care?
Well, you're Jewish. That's Kevin Bacon.
What does that got to do with it? Well, take a name?
Well, no, but I figured it's Bacon, and that's a separate...
What is this, a Nazi movie? What's Jewish got to do? Having a night, he's black. Did I make a big thing out of it? Okay, that means I gotta go work the border. Oh, boy. What's Jewish got to do with the whole damn thing? I don't like that remark.
You know, I know how you are about ethnic humor.
Why are you touching me? I don't like that.
It's a very nice jacket.
By the way, are you?
What? How do you think you got on?
You heard how they screamed?
Yeah.
You're a wonderful audience. You really are. Snap out of it, huh?
Now, let me ask you about, Bob Newhart, your friend, was here, and you guys...
Oh, Bob Newhart,
Bob Newhart, yeah.
He's not here. He's at a state sanitarium right now.
Well, you went on that cruise.
Yeah.
Now, you don't seem like a cruise guy to me.
Why not? Just hang around downtown Hollywood going, what do you say, lady? Hey. I like to get the girls in the park on a swing. But the band got in heat. Huh? There they are. No, we had a wonderful cruise. We went to Vietnam. I think I told you about this. We went to China.
Who takes a cruise to Vietnam?
Oh, well, no. Our life is going to be this, sitting here all day long. My next guest, you don't do anything, for crying out loud. You sit in the house with your wife, Mavis, going, my next guest. And she says, you're home, moron, you're home. Forget about it. We go on trips.
You go on trips?
We go to China and watch those guys.
And you,
Newhart and I went to China. It was great. He did the laundry, and I did the ironing. But it was great. Have you ever been to China, miss? You ever been out of your house?
No, I don't think most people have been to China.
No, well, it's a great experience. You sit around, have a lot of tea, and watch the guys going around going, how do my eyes look? And,
And it's not...
Oh, hey, there's no voting. There's no voting now. For the money you people are playing, I'm a riot. They're all sitting here like...
Is this one of those carnival things with the Kathy Lee?
No, we don't go with Kathy Lee. No, God bless her, no. She's out of the ballpark singing to anybody that'll listen. No. That's a joke. That's a joke. She and Regis get up in the morning. I don't get up that early, you know. That's like the memorial services when you get up that early, you know. But no, she wasn't on the ship. We had a wonderful time. We had a little booze and we sat around and we took a crack at the wife once in a while, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do that, especially when the ship's on an angle, you know.
Now, how long
I'm married 30 years. I just stand outside on the deck and go, "Are you ready?" Put on a helmet and go right in there.
Really?
That's right. You kids don't know about that. You're too busy putting on those little hats. Anyway,
Where's my little hat?
I'll tell you now, why don't you relax for a moment when we come back? Oh, you know what I want to ask you about when we come back? About when you panicked. Newhart was on here.
That's
said,
a lot of
No.
baloney.
He said you panicked. You were stricken with fear. I was there. We'll tell the audience about it when we get back. See, this is a teaser to get them to stay.
is that what it is?
Yes.
Because really, you're dull.
Welcome back, talking with Don Rickles. Now, Don, you're a big sports fan. You're a friend of Tommy
Very
Lasorda,
big.
right? Yeah.
Tommy Lasorda, yeah, who's not on the diet anymore, and he's starting to swell up in the dugout.
Yeah.
Just sitting there going, wah, 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 wah. And he goes and he leans over and picks up a ball and goes, hey, my can is locked. What are you, a seal? Guy in the front.
So
When you
go
get a
down
chance, ask a question.
You want me to ask you which question would you like to ask?
The one on the top, the one that says they're dumping you for a new guy.
No. You know what we should do? Let's do this. Let's talk about what I mentioned in the last segment about when your friend Bob Newhart, we were at Newhart's house at a party.
That's right.
And you were frozen with fear.
You made that up. I wasn't frozen.
Newhart said it, not me. Your
What does
friend.
Newhart know? Do you see him here tonight? He's in a state asylum just saying, where's my telephone? Where's my telephone?
We're at a party at Newhart's house. There was a fire burning in the fireplace.
Yeah.
A log rolled down out of the
And you
fireplace.
said I panicked, which I didn't do.
I picked it up, put it back in the fire.
That's right.
You stepped on your wife going out the door.
Well, of course. Well, she was laying there. In fact, she thought she was a rug. What do I know? But that was the night Frank Sinatra was there. When you're in when you're in the company of Sinatra, if there's a rolling log on your rug, you pick it up and you put it back in the fireplace. Otherwise, he takes your name and beats up your aunt.
He is an intimidating guy.
No kidding.
Because he said to me,
You ever think of being a detective?
No.
Look at how you
He
figured
said
that
to me,
out.
"What are you drinking?" I said, "I don't drink." "What are you drinking?" I said, "Scotch and soda, scotch and soda." I never had a scotch and soda in my life.
I'm going to tell him you're making fun of him.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah. And we're going to see you on the highway going, I got 2 in the stomach. But Frank's a great guy. You got to be with him. He's great. We had a dinner party the other night. He slapped my wife.
Yeah.
Just to relax.
Just to kick back.
Yeah, you know, he's one of those kind of guys. You know, Sinatra's big, but you're big, and that's not the main thrust.
Yeah.
But you were talking about the Dodgers.
Right.
The Dodgers they're going to have a great season this year.
Yeah.
Mike Piazza, you know, he's hitting all.
He's been on the show here. He's a nice kid. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's awfully nice. He sits home at night and he just sits there and goes, "Me strong." And you give him a bucket of pizza and he goes away.
A bucket of pizza?
A bucket of pizza, right. What is this, a test?
No, but you're...
What are you, every word I say, you're gonna check it out? What is this?
Yes, I am.
When you hear the bell, go to history. Anyway,
You seem to
anyway,
like to hang around Italian.
the Dodgers have a great... Have you ever been down the locker room?
Yes, I have.
That's an experience.
Yeah,
I went to each locker and I said, "How are you?" "You tell me I'm going to play second base. I'm going to play second base. I'm going to play second base." Then you go to the third baseman and you say, "How are things?" "I'm going to be with Tommy second base, third base." And you stand around, and I swear to God, you just blow the whistle, and they all get a shovel and start to work. But, hey, you don't hear Lou Lipschitz shortstop. You don't hear that. You don't hear Vinny Bombanani on third base. It's usually Miguel Paleta Caseros. I mean, that's what the Mexican guys do. They're good at grounders. Capture this crowd.
Yeah. But not a big sports crowd.
No.
Mostly Mexican audience tonight.
Well,
Let me ask you.
Don't pick on the Mexicans. They do a great job with my lawn. I got a terrific green lawn, and you're not going to spoil it.
In fact,
One more time, Time Eubank, and you're going to be smiling in a chocolate factory. Doesn't make sense, but they laugh. You don't know what the hell's going on
I don't know
anyway.
what's going on. I've lost completely.
Here's your whole act. You look like a queer lighthouse. Did you ever look at yourself on television?
No,
Between
I'm not
the
like
chin,
you.
the nose, and the whole damn turning around? All you need is a stick on your can, and you got a puppet show, for crying out loud.
Now, Don, you're going to have a birthday soon. You're going to be...
Oh, none of your
80,
business.
is it?
Oh, not 80. 85.
85.
And look at that. I still got movement.
There you go.
No, I'm not. I had a birthday.
Anyway, you're going to be at the MGM Grand and at Caesar's Palace in Atlantic City. Don, good to see you again. Always pleasant to have your charm on the show. Don Rickles, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Kara Sedgwick and Something to Talk About.